Hey guys, Brew here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today we're back. We're on Roblox again as always, and I'm just cleaning my mic. The auto like guard thing. The Shure SM7B has this like foam bit at the top, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. But it's just got something on it. But anyway, I do apologize if you could hear that. But anyway, we're on Everything Upgrade Tree. I believe the game is called Everything Upgrade Tree. Yes, it is. So I did get the name correct. And let's dive into it. So I'm brand new to it. We're going to... Okay, apparently I'm not brand new to it. I guess I've played it before. So I guess we will make a new save. And we delete this one. Oh, we can. Nice. All right, let's just start over. I don't really know what I'm doing. Can we not delete this one? I think I've played it for 23 minutes. Have I made a video on this game before? I don't think I have, right? Or maybe I was going to and never did. Bizarre. Anyway, let's just dive into it then. We'll create game save number 2. Let's load it up. And here we go. So we're teleporting in right now. I guess I have played this game before, but I don't really remember doing so. And now we are in. So let's dive into it. We'll see what we've got going on. We are recording, which is a very good start. Let's just check for audio. And that seems to be okay too. So if there is any game sound, you will of course hear it. And here we go. So we can start gaining points at the rate of 1 per second. And now we do manage to have a few points already. All right, cool. So over on the right side, we can get 2 times point gain. And the next upgrade would be 3 times point gain even, not grain. So unlock by buying the right side inside research. So I believe I remember this now. So, oh. A boombox that plays music. All right, we've got to get that. It's silent. I'm sure I've set it up to where I can hear everything now. So yeah, we'll just see what happens with it. And this is a good one to get. We'll quickly get this one first. So now we basically just gain infinite. And that's really good to see. So over here then, I guess we could get this. And there are 3 levels to this one. So we may as well just max that one out very quickly. And right now, everything is maxed apart from this one, and this one. So we'll get the boombox. I want some music. I think we should be able to hear it. If it's copyright, then yeah, rip me, I guess. If it isn't, then so be it. But if you can't even hear it, then yeah, I don't even know. So let's see what's happening then. We do have the ability to gain walk speed for... I believe they're research points, if I remember correctly. And there's a bonus base plate as well. And then there's the ability to unlock the leaderboards by the look of it once you have prestiged once. So let's get this one. We're up to 1k. I guess we can get this one as well. So it says a +7 level cap to upgrade number 4. So we may as well just max this one out really quickly. And we do need 2 more levels, so we are getting a decent amount. As you can see, we're up to a crazy amount right now. The more we hold, the more we seem to get. And now we can unlock the research center for 10,000. So we'll save up for that one. It's not really difficult at all. I mean, we're pretty much there already. So let's come over to here. Optional. Unlock the donation. Okay, we may as well just claim it, I guess. It expands the map at least. So yeah, I guess... I don't really know what... Oh, it's just like stuff. So yeah, we'll just leave that be then. All right, so let's check out the settings and things. Yeah, pretty cool. We'll just leave that be, I guess. No point of changing anything when I don't necessarily want to make the wrong decision and change something that I shouldn't. So we've got stats. This, I do quite like this. I do remember this game very briefly. I mean, I've not really played it for long at all, as you would have seen, but there's like a log as well, which shows everything, which is pretty cool. And nice. There's maintenance and things. So yeah, a lot going on, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So let's buy this one. Now we do have the research center, which we can convert our points into research points. And then we can buy research upgrades. So we'll go up to 2.5. That should be a decent amount. I mean, otherwise we'll just be waiting here forever. And I guess we can upgrade this. We'll max it out. And we can get the left side as well. I don't really know what that does. It says unlock more upgrades on the left side of the main tree. It's recommended to start to get the right side first though. So how many of these do I have? Does it even show me? Oh, 0.5. So we've got the right side as well. And yeah, there we go. All right, so we can get Materialize for 3 million. We can get more point gain boosts for 1. And we can get more point boost gains again for 100. So a bit of things to do. Let's get back into it all then. And now we are able to start off strong, actually. And now we can max this one out immediately. We can go for all these ones. So when it says the right side, is it like the right side from this point of view? Or is it the right side from the board point of view? I'd imagine it's obviously this side. That's what I'd guess. Like this is the side we go down. But again, that's interesting. Well, it isn't, but it's quite obvious, I guess. But you know, we'll just see what happens. So let's just get these upgrades then. We can actually get the additional level cap as well. We've got everything right there. We need 10 billion for that one, which we cannot afford, of course. And we've maxed this one out pretty much immediately. And now we can actually go for, what's the next upgrade? I guess this one for 125k. So we've got 64k right now. That's what we had a second ago when we did the conversion. So the upgrades are already paying off because we are already past where we were previously, if that makes sense. So what we'll do then is we'll get this upgrade right here. And we now need 1 million and then 400 million. So a few upgrades to go for first. Over on this side, we can get the, I guess, 500k upgrade. He is boosted by research points. So not bad at all. We're gaining double points right now. So we'll absolutely take that. That one is obviously impossible for me at the moment. So over here, what do we have? So we've got 1 trillion, we've got 400 million. We have the 1 million, which we can now actually afford. We've got the 10 mil. And I think this is, I've never been this far. I didn't get this far before when I played it. I don't even know what I was doing the last time. I think I was just AFK for most of it, to be honest. I unlocked research and then just went AFK, got kicked. And then if I remember correctly, I don't think I ever rejoined it, but you know, it's all good. We can make a new save. So that's completely good to see. So, all right, 5 mil points. Not bad at all, right? Not bad whatsoever. So next up on the list then is to probably go for, what are these? Number 5. Which one's number 5? So number 5 is, I don't even know. Am I blind? Oh, it's this one. So yeah, it was right in front of it. So sometimes it's the most obvious things that you don't see. All right, so what we can do then? So we can go ahead and get a decent amount of points. We can actually go for this upgrade as well. And I think that should hopefully help us out a bit. So let's get this one as well. And again, I guess. All right, nice. So we're up to a decent amount of points right now. I don't know whether we just made the right decision or not. I think we slightly griefed, but you know, it's just the way it goes. So over here then, let's just quickly check. So we do need the regular points first, which is good because at least we don't need to farm the research points as much. I mean, the priority is, of course, the main points. That's what I meant, as in that's what we need to try and make the most out of. So yeah, not bad at all, right? Not bad. So let's come over to here then. What do we have going on? So I want to get these upgrades right here. And then if I remember, oh, it's 100,000. So yeah, we'll ignore that one then. All right, so let's get the upgrades right now. We'll go up to 200k, to 200 points even. And then we'll probably just get maybe one of these. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get one of these, 100k points on that one as well. That's just absolutely crazy. We've managed to max this one out. And now we do have the ability to just zoom in by accident. Fantastic. Absolutely love that about these games when that happens to me. And how do we zoom in? Can we zoom in? No. Doesn't seem like we can. You can right click to buy max immediately. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's get back to it then. We now need to just farm a bunch of points. So we'll just quickly get all of these going. Should only take like a minute or two to really get back to where we were. And we're already up to a few thousand, as you can see. So we'll just buy whatever we can afford. And now we are able to drop back to this side to get this upgrade again. And now we just need to go for this one. And then the next one is actually over on this side. It's the 500k upgrade. There we go. And now we can actually go ahead and come over to this side again, get these upgrades right here. So 10 mil. And let's actually see. So which one's number 12? So number 12 is this one. So these two just this one just plays into this one. So it makes sense to get this one first and then buy that one as well. And now we should probably just really see where we're at. So we can go for some points already, but I do want to get at least a few more first to make it worthwhile. And now I guess we could come over to here again, quickly check what's going on. So it is 20 mil. I'm tempted to just, yeah, honestly, let's just go up for the 250 mil. Maybe that's the wrong decision, but I think we'll probably just get more upgrades from it anyway. So it makes sense in my opinion, as we're pretty much 60% of the way there. We've already passed the 2/3 mark now. And yeah, we're pretty much 80% of the way there to the upgrade. So we'll continue to allow this and just to keep going up, I guess. And then now we can actually go ahead and get it any moment. So there we go. We've now managed to get it. These ones are basically free now. So yeah, definitely did work out relatively well for us. We can save up 40 million for this one. And now we do need that 400 million, which is actually the same as this one. But I think this is the play to go for first, and then we can go for this one afterwards. So I think we'll get the most gain from this one. Then we can go for the 400 million one. We do need to also save up a few billion at this point. So maybe instead of doing that, we should probably get these upgrades and then farm a few bill and then convert everything into research points. Maybe that's the correct decision. So we'll see what happens. But for now, let's just try and get this 5 times gain right here. Then as soon as we get that, we can, oh, the leveling sensor. Yeah, I've definitely not seen this one before. But again, we'll just see what happens. So we do now need billions of points. I think the play then is we get this one right here. I go for the one above it. And then we save up 10 bill for the one on the left side of the screen, which I believe gives me 30 additional levels, I think, to number 4, was it? So let's just see. Yeah, it does. So we should definitely go for that one at some point, because that would just give us more points per gain, of course, or per second, should I say. And that is, of course, something that we do need. So let's go for the 6.25 billion upgrade first, because it would just make these ones cheaper. There's no points of doing this one now, I guess. Or maybe we could do this one whilst it's still easy and then maybe get the others. I'm not really sure how it would necessarily work, but yeah, we'll just see though. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this one. Now we need 8 billion. So we need 18 billion in total. I think before we do that, we should probably get the 10 billion first. Is that a good idea? Maybe we do this one first to begin with, and then we get the upgrades on tile number 4. They shouldn't really be too expensive, I don't think, but maybe they might be. I'm not really too sure. If they're billions, then of course it won't be worth it. But if they're basically free at this point for me, then of course it will be very worth it. So we'll soon find out. We need 3 billion more, 2.5 right now. We have 15k points to convert, so we can easily get a few levels right here to probably max this one out fairly soon, if not already. And then it's point gain number 3 that would be looking at next. So over here then, what do we now have? We have NO points, which is just crazy. And you do get 250 levels for it. So this one is a permanent upgrade. So maybe we at least get this one as well. So yeah, we'll consider it. There's definitely a lot of things to do. All right, so 500 mil. So it is rather expensive, but it's not necessarily too bad, I don't think. And yeah, it is getting quite pricey right now, actually. So it is a bit higher than I expected. But I mean, the amount we generate is not really bad at all. It's like a few seconds per level. So we'll keep this going then. We'll just auto click it. Would it be better to wait it out and get multiple levels at once? Maybe so. I'm not really sure. Maybe, but probably not. I don't know. What would it be better? Either way, we've committed to it now. So let's just get a few more levels right here. And there we go. We'll just auto click it. As soon as we get it, we get it. I mean, it might be better to wait. If it is, just let me know down below, as I'm sure you're all more further ahead than I am in this game. But again, you never know. So there we go. We've maxed out either way. That's the main thing, right? And we'll quickly just get this upgrade as well to take this to level 10. There we go. And now I think the next play then is to probably save up for this one, get this upgrade, and then get probably 200,000 to 300,000 points get this one, max this one out, and buy this upgrade right here as well to permanently stay there. So yeah, that makes the most sense to me. I'm going to leave this running. I'll be back when I'm at around 1 trillion. Should only take a minute or two. And then I'll see you guys in a second once we have got the ability to almost purchase this upgrade. All right, guys, so we're at 900k right now. I thought that we would just wait. We're gaining 3 billion per second. And I could definitely buy other upgrades, but we're just going to just get off the floor first, I guess, because I was in idle mode. Pretty cool. But yeah, I did fix the audio. I can now hear the boombox. If you didn't know, if I forgot to say, I can't even remember, but I now wear headphones when recording videos. So yeah, I can actually hear the audio now, which is good because I never used to wear them before, because I always thought that whenever I talk, you'd probably hear the audio as well. No, my mic setup and my history with that. So we're not changing it. It works the way it does. But anyway, let's buy the upgrade right now. And there we go. So I know we just spent all of our points and we are now down points compared to what I could have claimed. But if we just wait a few minutes, it will all be worth it because, yeah, we're going to get a crazy amount of points. And as you can see, research points I'm talking about, sorry. And we will get way more than what we had just a second ago. Okay, so we can buy the leveling center. We may as well just get it. So what's an incremental game without levels? Gain experience and levels by clicking the button. The boost can be seen on the left of the building, and they do reset on prestige. So let's get going then. So we've got the auto clicker on right now, as I accidentally moved my mouse and it goes off, but the boosts are over here. So we do have a big point gain, and that seems to be it at the moment. So let's get to level 5. We should be there in a millisecond or so. And now we do gain an additional boost, so definitely worth it. And now we are able to keep going. So let's go up to level 10. We'll see what we get, and then we'll probably just do a research reset, or a conversion, sorry, because I at least want to see what... Actually, let's just do the reset right now, I guess. Let's go up to 1 million, actually. I think 1 mil would be quite good. 1.1, in fact. We'll go up to 1.1 mil. So yeah, we'll go up to 1.1 mil. I think on the levels, we'll see if we can get to level 10, but I'm not really sure whether we'll be able to do so or not before we get to 1.1 mil. So I'm not waiting around. We may as well just get the conversion and do it straight away. So yeah, it's a waste of time with this. We're not going to get there. Well, it's obviously not a waste of time. Sorry, it's just not. Actually, do you know what? What does this one do? Unlock more tiers of upgrades. Let's just actually change of plan. All right. So slight change of plan. So we'll go for probably around 3, maybe 4 mil. Yeah, let's go up to 4 mil, I think. So we'll keep the auto clicker going right now. We'll probably just go up to a few mil. Or do I just do a reset now and get all the upgrades again really quickly? So I'm not really sure. I'm not really too sure. And I don't know whether my levels reset. I don't think they would, based on the way it seems to be. Because, of course, the research points is lower than this. So, in theory, I should keep my levels when I do the research I can't even talk. The research point conversion. And then it's just purely on prestige or higher that I would lose my leveling upgrades. So, or boost, should I say. So, let's see what happens then. We're up to 2 mil points on the research side. That just scared me to death, whatever that was. What even was that? That's like I don't even know what that was. Okay, anyway, that's why I'm not used to wearing headphones, but for these videos, but you know, let's keep it going then. So we're halfway through level 8 right now. We have 2.3 million points on the left-hand side in the research center. And now we are slowly but surely making our way up to level 9 as well. We've almost got to 3 mil. We do need an additional like 1.1 mil though. In addition to that, that's where I'd like to ideally get to, which of course takes us to the grand total of 4 points. Actually, why don't we just spend what we've got? Let's just spend these. All right, nice. I don't know why I didn't spend those already. It makes sense because then it would just boost everything else. So yeah, big brain. Apparently not, but there we go. We've got a few more levels. We're now down to 600k, but we should be gaining much more research points, or sorry, regular points per second. And yeah, it should hopefully help us out quite a bit. So yeah, it's definitely going up at a quicker rate. Definitely worth it because it means we'll get the research points quicker anyway. So level 9 on the leveling, we're about 1/10 of the way there to level 10. I'm curious to see what the level 10 boost is. Hopefully it is something to research points that's quite big, because then it would just mean we'll get way more than what we would ideally get. Well, just get at the moment, should I say, which would be ideal. So we've pretty much hit the 3 mil mark already. We're definitely gaining points a lot quicker than before. So it's worth it to spend my points in order to get that quicker point per second boost. So we're about a third of the way there through level 9. I think as soon as we hit 4.1, or actually let's just go up to level 10 first, see what we've got from it, and then we'll just convert the research points when we get to that point, because whatever we have, we can put them all up into another upgrader anyway. So yeah, that's the plan for now. We're about halfway there, shouldn't really take too much longer. And then of course, once we do get to level 10, I will let you know, and I'll see you guys in a moment. All right guys, so we're pretty much there right now in 3, 2, 1, and any second. I did it slightly early, but yes, there we go. All right, so we just get more point gains. Not bad, I guess. It all just add up. And now we're up to 67.5 billion points per second, which is pretty good to see. And we're closing in on 10 mil total points. So we'll get to 10 mil. As soon as I hit 10 mil, we'll do the reset, and then we will spend whatever we have. We're 100% going to be getting the Materialize upgrade. We'll max out point gain number 2. We'll do like 1 or 2 upgrades on point gain 3 just to see if there's anything else before that. And now let's just dive into it. So 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, cool. So let's get this one. Nice. Materialize number 2. Okay, we definitely can't afford that. Let's max that one out. And it's just another point. Yeah, okay. So that should do for now with these, because we can't even afford any other ones anyway. So yeah, not bad at all. All right, let's get these upgrades then. So we start out on 2.67k points per second, which is just absolutely crazy. And now we can get even more. Nice, there we go. All right, so we can get this upgrade already. We can get a bunch of them already, in fact. So over here then, we need to go on this side. I forgot we can buy this one too. And now we can get this one, and we can get this one. We could eventually get this one. There we go. And now we should be able to go back to, ooh, what is this? Interesting. Gold. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. All right, so let's just upgrade these then as high as we can. That's just absolutely insane. The sound of that was hilarious, because we were, of course, auto-clicking 40 levels worth of upgrades at once. We will now go to this bit, I think. Yeah, we'll go for this. We'll go all in on this one right here. And now, yeah, we'll come back to that one. But firstly, let's just get these. There we go. And now we can get this upgrade, which we've now maxed out. And the rest is sadly not meant to be quite yet. All right, there we go. That's pretty good. So now what do we need? We need 10Q. Ooh, all right, nice. We're about to hit a prestige, guys. We are about to prestige as my chair rolls back away from my mic. So yeah, there we go. All right, we can now do a prestige. We do gain a few prestige points by the look of it. So let's see. So resets everything before in order to blast through faster than ever. So it says die later or die or die later. And that's a quote from ASAP, which I'd imagine, is there a guy called ASAP Rocky? I believe there is. But yeah, I don't know. It's not really something I'm familiar with. So anyway, let's see what we've got going on then. Over here, I guess we could quickly just see. There's not really too much for prestige points at the moment. I'd like to see the upgrades, but sadly we can't. Let's just do this right now. And there we go. All right, cool. So we've hit the prestige up. We may as well just go and see what is next. And now I guess we could get this. All right, nice. Okay, we can get this one as well. And that is it. All right. So let's drop back down then. I don't know. I just heard something in my... I hear something in my left ear and it's like really off-putting. It's like wind or something, but it's probably just the music, to be honest. But anyway, all right, let's get that upgrade right there. Let's get this. Oh, I can't even afford it. All right, how many points do I actually have? Does it say? I think it's here. F4. Okay, we have 2.5 by the look of it. So, sorry, 2.25 in fact. So We can't even get this one. That would have been amazing if we could get this one. 1 second gain per second, but 1%, sorry. But, you know, in this case, it just isn't meant to be. So let's go all in on this then. There we go. 9 levels. So now we've got the epic music on. Let's come over to here, start getting these quickly. We'll just get it up to level 5 for now, just so we get the initial boost. Or maybe we go up to, was it 7, I believe? Nope, we've got what we need already. So let's just leave that be then. And now we are back to the beginning, but we should be able to fly through everything right now. So let's go through it all again. We are doing pretty good so far. Nothing crazy, but I mean, it's decent really. So right now, let's go ahead and see what we've got going on. I guess we could just do a conversion already. There's no point of waiting around. We'll go to 100, 3, 2, and 1. Boom. All right, cool. Let's max this one out. Get this, and we can't afford that one. That's fine then. So over here, we can get these upgrades. We can get the 4 times fairly soon. We can also go for nothing else over there because we just simply can't afford anything right there. And now we can max out whatever we can afford. I'm just simply auto-clicking everywhere at this point. We've got the epic music back, so it means it's showtime. And now we are here to do work. We're here to grind and one day see if we can make it to the top. So, all right, next up then, let's go for, what should we go for? Let's go for, I guess, how many points? We have 15 bill. Let's just do this. Max this one and then do this. All right, cool. And now let's just go through the upgrades again really quickly. I keep forgetting the exact order to like do everything really quick, but yeah, we'll soon remember it. All right, cool. So we've got the 4 times already. We can get a few of these. And now we can actually go for this one. We can go for a few more levels, I guess. Is there any way I can boost my clicks? I didn't necessarily think so, but we've now got 6 million points. Let's upgrade this one. We'll upgrade this one. Sadly, we couldn't max it out, so I did it quite earlier than what I probably should have done, a bit earlier. So not ideal, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. The music is now just continuously being great. And yeah, nice. Good stuff. All right, so let's get this upgrade. Nice. We've got billions of research points already, which is just absolutely crazy to see. We'll come back over to this side right here, max this one out immediately. And we've maxed out this one. And now we could actually do another research. Sorry, another prestige. So I think let's not do it yet. Let's go for this conversion first. We'll go up to 50 bill. Okay, let's go up to a bit more. We'll go up to like 110 maybe. Do we? I don't even know. Let's just, we go for this one. I mean, it'll be good to get. So yeah, I think we do. Let's just click a few times whilst we're waiting. And we'll probably go up to like 110, 150 maybe. Somewhere between. In between. And again, we'll just really see what happens. So we're level 6 on the clicking right now. The boombox is going absolutely crazy ever since we got the prestige. And now talking about prestige, if you look at the bottom of the screen, the QD points is just really contributing to everything. But what I want to do is wait a second. And now I guess we will just simply go up to 200 billion in this case. 3, 2, 1, boom. Sorry, trillion or billion, did I say? Yeah, billion. That's what I meant if I said trillion. But anyway, let's max this one out. We can now get this one. All right, cool. And I don't know where this upgrade is. Oh, that was Materialize number 2. Okay, I'm a clown, I guess. Anyway, what's new? So there we go. All right, nice. Decent upgrades on those. I guess we can now go back for the upgrades over here again. Just max everything out immediately. And now we are looking to be in a decent position, I'd say. Let's go for these. Nice. We can max that one out right away. Come back over to the right-hand side of the screen. Get this one, get this one. Get these. Oh, gold. All right, so we can't quite afford those yet, but we can instantly max that one out now, which is just insane to see. We get this one. We can get this one. And now over here, we can't quite get that one yet, which is not a big deal as such, but we're up to QN points per second right now, which means we've hit an all-time high. And there we go. We can get this one. So we get more XP per click by the look of it, which is quite nice. Oh, perfect. All right, so we're flying through the levels right now. We will wait for this one. And we do need to get this one, actually. Let's get this one. I guess we could save up for this one as well. All right, nice. We're up to level 11 right now. We have a ton of points to claim on the research center as well. So let's just go for some of these. Actually, do you know what? Do we do it? I actually think we do. 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, cool. Let's get this one. I don't really know what it does, but it means we get more points. I could read it, but what's the point? We've got it anyway. So let's just dive back into the upgrades as quickly as possible. And there we go right there. So now we come over to this side, get all of these upgrades pretty much immediately. And as you can see, we are flying through the game right now. And we're in... Oh, what did I just do? I don't even know what I just did, but we accidentally did something. So let's see what this is then. All right, we've got a new currency. So we've unlocked a new part of the game. And now, yeah, we'll just leave that for now because let's just focus on what we can do. All right, cool. So we get a bunch of upgrades right there. We get a bunch of upgrades right here. And now let's go for these. Okay, cool. Not really much point of doing that, to be honest, because we're going to prestige soon. So we'll go up to the next, like, set X. Yeah, SX. Nice. All right, so we can go for a decent amount of points. 7.6 right now. What can we actually get? We could go for one of these. We could go for one of these. And I guess we could also... Ooh, I do want to get this one. And these. I want to get these, actually. I think that makes the most sense. So what do we need? We need 10 plus 7.5, so 17.5. Wow, 250. That one's crazy. So 17.5 plus 2.5, so up to 20. And then we need an additional 3. So we need 23. So a bit of a way to go. Not ideal, but it's just what it is. So yeah, we'll see if we can make it work though. All right, so over here, what do we have? We have these. Okay, cool. Let's get this one. I guess we can get this one as well. Nice. We may as well just get the walking speed. I guess these are the leaderboards. It's like the Colosseum. Pretty cool. No point of even looking at those because we're definitely not on them. So, all right, nice. Let's see if we can get this one. We can't quite yet. And then now, what can we actually get? We can buy this upgrade. Nice. There we go right there. And we can actually get this one as well. So, not bad. We'll get this one. Okay, that's SP, so we're not quite there yet. And, all right, nice. We can go for that one too, but I think by the time we get it, we're pretty much just moving on anyway. So, all right, let's do a quick conversion. I think we go up to... Actually, before we do, let's just check prestige points, see where we're at. We need 23. We're about halfway there, give or take, a bit over. So maybe we just leave that be then. And now we can ignore this for now as well. Let's go up to... I don't even know. Let's go up to QD. There we go. Let's do that one. We can do this. We can max this one out. And that seems to be it for these. Of course, we can save up for that QD one, but honestly, I don't know. Is that even the play? I'm not really too sure. So, all right, let's get whatever upgrades we can afford on that side. And now we can come back over to this bit. Get all of these pretty much immediately by the look of it. So again, that's just really good to see right there. And now we can actually go for this one, the gold one. That's the one we didn't get. We can quickly click as well, I guess. And level 15. Nice, not bad. And we can max these two out right there. We can buy this one again. And we're pretty much back to where I was just a second ago. So 14.4 and so on. We are gaining a decent amount per second by the look of it. We'll continue to click because why not? I guess it's there to do. I know I can get the conversion in the lab going, the research points, sorry. But to be completely honest, we may as well just wait a second and just see if we can get to that 23 prestige points, the one I'm looking for, and see what the two permanent stations do. So the level transformer and the automation base plate. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. So we've prestiged again. Good stuff. And now I think the play is we go for these ones first because there's only one upgrade of both. We'll come back to them fairly soon. We'll give it a second. And then I do want to get this one. We need to get one of these. And then what do we have left over? So I believe it was F4. We have 2 points remaining. It says it right there as well, I've just realized. So we can't get this one. We can't get this one. The only thing we can really buy is the first upgrade. So there we go. We may as well just go all in on it. So, good stuff indeed. Let's go for this. So, what are these? Level 100. Well, clicks XP when... That's insane. I guess we get this as a booster. Okay. I don't really know what we've got that one. But we can get it. So, nice. We'll absolutely take it. Alright, what's this one? So, manual clicking is disabled, but it clicks at 3 per second. I think maybe we just go for this one. So how do we get out of here? All right, there we go. So that's that one. Pretty cool. And now we can get these. So, oh, it's like 8-bit. So there we go. All right, so, okay. I guess. So it says automation enabled. But what is automated? I guess we can get this upgrade. I don't really know what's automated from it, but, you know, we'll just see. All right, there it goes. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. We just have to go down the middle pathway, and then it does it itself. Nice. All right, so let's go back to where we need to be then. So over here, we have the ability to... Actually, you know what? The game's done it for me. That's really good. All right, so we can click here. We do gain more XP, remember? So that will be much better when we get to a higher stage. So I just want to get the 175 bits. Is that what they're called? I don't even know. Bits, I guess. Yeah, we'll just say that. And there we go. And now we need 500 for this one. And over on this side, what we can do is, I guess we could improve the formula again. Let's just do that one. So how many do I have? We have 82. We'll come back to that one in just a second. And the map has expanded significantly since where we were. That's good to know. And I guess let's just do this then. All right, cool. Let's max these out. Get this, get this one, and there we go. Nice, not bad, right? Not bad at all. All right, cool. Let's get some of these. And now we should probably have enough points, which we do. We can click it from afar. And now that improves the formula for bits again. And now we do need to go up to 1,000 to buy both of those upgrades. So we'll come back over to here when we've got 1,000 or so. And then we should be able to get both of those with ease. All right, so over on this side then, what do we have? We've got this upgrade right here. We can go for more conversion points, I think. And now we should actually go for... I don't even know. What's next? Maybe this one again? Yeah, nice. Let's just do these. Okay, we can't quite afford those yet. But we've now got billions of points over here. So we'll just do a quick conversion. We'll get this one. We'll get this one. We'll max this one out. And now we can not afford anything right there. So we'll just go back to the grind over on this side now then. So there we go. And you can hear the automation is doing work, which is working as intended. And nice. There we go. All right, cool. How many do we have over here? Almost 500. So we can almost get one of the upgrades. We can buy this upgrade. And now we should be able to go for these. So I think the next play over on this bit then is to probably go for this. I don't know if that's worth it, but I want to go for it. So yeah, we've definitely got a long way to go, but I mean, we'll just have to see what happens really as to whether it's worth it or not. But yeah, we'll soon find out. All right, so let's go to do a conversion then. We'll max this one out as high as we can. We didn't really get many points actually, so what went wrong? Maybe it's this is low? I don't know, what went wrong? I feel that something went wrong. We definitely missed an upgrade, I think. But whatever, it's just happened already. We can't change it. So we're building everything back up now anyway. There we go. And now we can come over to here, get these two max, get this one going, get this one eventually. And nice. All right, cool. So over here then, we may as well just get some levels very quickly. We're up to 22.5 XP per click, which is pretty good because it means we are gaining them at a decent speed. And now we should hopefully be able to get back up to level 15 fairly easily. So quickly over here then, what do we have? We have probably the ability to max this one out, I'd imagine, and to get at least 1 or 2 on this one. So let's just do this. There we go. And are you serious? We need a few more. All right, that's just quite unfortunate, but It's just the way it is. So over here then, we can now go for all of these upgrades again. Nice, we can max those out immediately. And there we go. Level 14, 15, 8, eventually to 9, and eventually to 10. So cool. All right, good stuff. So we've got those all done. I think now we should just go for this again quickly. Max this one out, go for this one, and that should be that as well. All right, cool. Let's get these upgrades again. Yeah, nice. So we're back to where we were just a second ago. We can go for these two, go for this one, max this one out, immediately max this one out pretty much, and buy this one as well. Now we need that 1 SP one as well as the 50 SX one, which we've now got. So we can't unlock this one yet, nor can we unlock this one. So yeah, not bad at all, right? Not bad at all. So we have 23 prestige points, which is not really a lot. However, we do gain 46.5 XP per click, so that's really good to see. And now we can convert over here again. Maybe we just do this, because I'd imagine it's 10, QD and 100. So that should be fine because we maxed out anyway. So whatever it was, we could afford it. And yeah, that's good. So we are gaining research points passively, which I did forget about. We do generate 1% per second. And now that should be helping us. But it seems that we've maxed out research points already. We've maxed out all of these anyway. There's definitely not one we can buy. I don't think I can quite afford any of these yet. We've not got this one unlocked, and we can't afford this one. So that is that. The right side is maxed. The left side is maxed. Is there anything else in the research center? It doesn't necessarily look like it. So yeah, we'll just leave that be then. So level 17, we can keep that going, I guess. We're up to 93 points, give or take, 94, whatever it is. And we do have 2k over here, so we'll buy this one, we'll buy this one. And now we do have the ability to unlock automation for both the left and the right side at 2k points per piece. And then we can improve the formula again at 5k. So maybe we go for the upgrade at 5k first, as the automation upgrades, they're a nice quality of life change, but in the grand scheme of things, they won't generate me more points over here. So that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you did go on to enjoy the video. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe, check out my other videos. I cover a range of different incremental games on Roblox, well, specifically incremental, mainly incremental. There are a few other ones on the channel from before, but I just really play what I play anyway, and then just record it. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, subscribe if you're new, check out my other videos. There's 2 on the screen. One's recommended by YouTube, and one is my most recent video. Like the video if you enjoyed it. If you watched the whole thing, do let me know. And apart from that, I will see you in the next video.